Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Cindy Grossman. New York City born and raised, luxury retail management was her game. Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom were her jewelry playgrounds. Had enough at 38, fled to Miami, where Neiman Marcus Bal Harbour found her. Recruited to Mont Blanc, where her regional position challenged her. Met her husband 4 years ago, and Brevard County she did go. COVID hit, she needed a new career fit. Age-defying beauty with Mary Kay, she did say. And now, here's Cindy Grossman.
Hello, hello, and welcome to Mesmerize the Mirror at Any Age. We have a wonderful show. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be very informative for the ladies out there. We have Kathryn Rudloff, who is the Executive Director of We Venture Women's Business Center at Florida Tech. Kathryn serves as a community advocate for female business owners and oversees the Centers of Low and No Cost Business Education programming. We are thrilled to have her. She is a graduate with a bachelor's degree from Ohio State, and she has her master's in political management from George Washington University. My nephew went there also. Fantastic school, also did political management.
Oh, really?
Yes, but undergraduate, but
yeah.
Great place
yeah,
too.
The best place.
Right?
Right there in DC. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
And I know you're very involved in the community. You want to tell us your involvement in the community and about the family?
Yeah, I think I like to describe myself mostly as just an advocate, and that's where I've always worked. So whether it was politics back in the day, or I took about a decade off to be with my children and raise my 3 boys. And of course, I couldn't sit still. So I focused my advocacy work on foster children and then women's organizations. So I was very active in the Junior League of South Brevard and got involved with a number of other side projects that they had to help, young women and their kind of leadership development and empowerment, and then other female support groups. And that kind of led to being involved with We Venture even before I was hired on. And so when the executive director position opened up, by then I had been doing some consulting work with small business advocacy and a kind of nonpartisan PAC for small businesses. And so the transition to We Venture was perfect because it was kind of marrying, the work that I love to do to help encourage and support and advocate on behalf of the needs of women in our community with small businesses, and to be able to now support female entrepreneurs is really just a dream opportunity.
Fabulous. And I apologize, we didn't introduce Becky Moon with Rodan and Fields. She's here, and she's going to talk a lot about the amazing event that's going on. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Hang tight, Becky.
Yeah, exactly. Very exciting. So I want the listeners and those who watch our live stream to know really what We Venture is all about.
Absolutely. So We Venture Women's Business Center is an SBA-funded resource partner here locally for female entrepreneurs. We're based in Florida Tech's BIS College of Business, and they have received this grant from the U.S. Small Business Administration since 2007. There are women's business centers all around the country. There's about 120 of them. And typically they are associated with like a nonprofit that helps serve women, maybe transitioning out of homelessness or career development. It's pretty unique that we're part of a university. There's only about a dozen. And I think it's really our strength because we pull from the resources of the College of Business, our professors. A lot of the students will get involved and work with our clients. So we're a great resource. And the Small Business Administration funds these centers because female entrepreneurs are so unique. We were actually started, it's a fun story if we have a minute. In 1989, Congress passed legislation called HR 5050. And one of the signature pieces of that legislation was to remove the requirement that women needed a male relative to co-sign a business loan for them. So up until 1989, we still had those kind of institutional, quite sexist hurdles that women had to jump over. Today, while in theory we have equal access to capital, women still lag behind men in terms of number of years in the workforce, which can often be a detriment to their credit score, which can still make accessing capital to start their business, when often a small business, they're looking at your personal credit history. Women receive on average like 14% less in loans than their male counterparts, yet our APR rates are extremely high. Women actually only received 2% of all venture capital funding in the United States last year. So when we talk about how there's still hurdles, if you're really looking to start a business, you want to grow something, you want to do something, it takes a little bit more support and encouragement to help women see the opportunity and get the resources in place. And that's what we strive to do, whether it's writing your business plan, putting together a mentor team for you, helping you access opportunities to get grants, funding, venture capital, investment. That's what we love to help women launch and grow their business, we say.
The statistics are unbelievable.
It is. So
unfair. You would think we've come so far, but yet you hear these statistics, you're like amazed. Yeah. I'm amazed.
It's really interesting. Since the 1970s, women have been out-graduating men at almost all levels. Since 2016, there are actually more women in America with higher education degrees than men. Our share of the labor force, and this happened just before the pandemic hit in December of 2019, we actually surpassed male participation in labor force. So there were more women in the American workforce than men. Wow. For only the second time in U.S. history. Then this pandemic happened, and now we've had 2.4 million women leave the workforce over the last year, and they're calling it, the Great Resignation. People are shifting and moving. And so I feel it's more important now than ever. A lot of those women aren't leaving the workforce, but they are focusing maybe perhaps more time with family or children. But they're absolutely starting and launching businesses. We call it the side hustle sometimes, a small side business.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we love nothing more than to help them grow those side businesses into full-time work.
Absolutely. I know I started my Mary Kay business, and I right away got in touch with you, and you put me in touch with one of the coaches, and she was great. She steered me in the right direction right away. So that was great. Our
coaches are fantastic. We have a great small team of staff, and then really other more experienced professionals, from accountants, attorneys, other business folks. They come together and volunteer their time in many cases. Sometimes if we have grant money, we can pay them a little bit, but for the most part, they'll volunteer to work with our clients. And then they get really engaged. And oftentimes a client will end up having a member of a board of advisors, for the duration of their company because of those relationships that they'll form with advisors early on.
That's great. That is great. And I know I constantly tell friends that are starting businesses or have businesses, you have to get in touch with We Venture. It's going to be beneficial for them, especially during COVID. Absolutely. I know there were programs to help them, and I kept encouraging them, call. You don't know what's sitting there for you, waiting for you.
Yeah, word of mouth is really the number one way that we get clients, being that we're grant funded for the most part. We don't have advertising dollars. We're not really out there proactively very much. Last year was a little bit different. We received some additional funding in the CARES Act, and they specifically wanted us to do marketing so that the struggling business community would know that we were there. And I'll be honest, before COVID hit, because we were on Florida Tech's campus and utilized their classroom facilities, their computer labs, we have a boardroom up there, we weren't down here on the Treasure Coast as much as we should. So the pandemic has actually been really great for We Venture because not only was the need greater throughout our service area, but our resources, we were able to hire additional coaches. So I don't ever want to go back. We've seen an increase of about 20%, the number of clients that we have from the Treasure Coast just in the last year.
That's great.
And we're excited to keep spreading the word and hopefully help more and more women throughout the area.
Are there specific programs that women can get in touch with you about?
Yeah, so our core program, the Women's Business Center core program, is free business coaching. You can come to us and confidentially speak with a trained business coach, and we call that our business triage method. They will work with you and probably have 2 or 3 meetings. We go through a process called Business Model Canvas to make sure you understand your business opportunities and challenges, to make sure the coach understands where you're at in your business. And this is even if you're just an aspiring entrepreneur, right? Let's talk about where do we want to see this go? And then they put together what's called an IEP, an individual entrepreneur plan, to help create a path for you, whether it's to some of our other programs and services or to take advantage of other programs in the community or online or whatnot. We venture specific programming that we then grow people into our online tutorials, business basics, fundamentals, how to manage your cash flow, how to use QuickBooks, things like that. We'll do in-person trainings and seminars. And then we have our Ignite 360 business mentoring program that I alluded to before, where we actually bring subject matter experts in to work with clients either on a one-on-one basis, or we'll put a whole team of consultants together and they'll work with you for 3 or 6 months. And we say that program is really to help navigate change or prepare for growth. So that's really for those businesses that are looking to kind of move to the next level or have some difficulties coming, that let's help you overcome that so that you can get ready to grow.
That is really incredible. Ladies, I wouldn't see why, anybody would not want to get in touch with you. I think it's really helpful. We're just going to take a quick break and then we'll be back with Kathryn and Becky.
This is iHeartMedia's Treasure Coast Connection.
The Treasure Coast Connection is brought to you by New Vision Eye Center.
If you have received a cancer diagnosis and don't know where to turn, then Friends After Diagnosis is the organization for you. Hi, my name is Carolyn Nelson, and I am the Executive Director at Friends After Diagnosis. We are a local cancer support organization that has served this community for 10 years. Our support groups, wellness programming, and personal services are available at no cost to women with cancer, others with breast cancer, and their loved ones. To donate or for more information, visit our website at friendsafterdiagnosis.com or call 772-770-9700. Remember, you always have friends at Friends After Diagnosis.
Call New Vision Eye Center for a consultation or second opinion. Your eyesight deserves world-class eye care. Visit newvisioneyecenter.com or call 772-257-8700.
For keeping your house pest and termite free, as well as your landscape healthy and green, call Compass Pest Control. Hi, this is Brian Combs, co-owner of Compass Pest Control. We are locally owned and operated with over 60 years of experience. We provide personalized, reliable service to all our clients. Call Compass at 772-925-1740 or visit our website, compasspest.com. That's Compass, P-E-S-T-S.com.
If you're not treating your water because you think salt bags are too heavy, here's a treat for you. Call Affordable Water and get free salt delivery with qualifying purchases. Let Affordable Water deal with the salt. You get to enjoy the crisp, clean, pure taste of affordable water right away. Get free salt delivery with qualifying purchases. Affordable Water.
Call 589-7677 for your H2O. Call the Pure Water Pros. Affordable water.
A great daily skincare routine can help with anti-aging, wrinkles, texture, tone, and elasticity. Cindy Grossman specializes in helping women look and feel their best with great skincare and cosmetics. Join Cindy Grossman's dream team and become part of the Mary Kay Sisterhood. Call 917-363-4641 to set up your one-on-one consultation. Why hire Cantwell & Goldman? At Cantwell & Goldman, PA, we take pride in what we do. That pride translates into better client service and better client results. At Cantwell & Goldman, PA, we provide high-quality legal solutions for individuals and businesses in Indian River and Brevard counties and throughout the state of Florida. Our experienced attorneys can help you with a range of legal issues, from defending a criminal charge, assistance with a commercial or residential closing, business transaction, or estate planning and probate matters. We are a full-service law firm specializing in estate planning, including trust and estates, as well as commercial and residential real estate and corporate matters throughout the state of Florida. Cantwell & Goldman, PA.
And we're back. Mesmerize the Mirror at any age. Special show here today with Kathryn Rudloff and Becky Moon talking about We Venture. Kathryn is the executive director there. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you, Cindy, for having me.
Please, we're thrilled to have you. Now, I know there are some benefits getting involved with We Venture. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So our goal is always to help and support. We're not a membership-based organization, so our counseling and the support services I said are for the most part free. Sometimes there's a low cost for a training to join, and then that Ignite 360 business mentoring program is a fee for service. But thanks to all of the funding from the federal government and the CARES Act, we've actually been able to offer that for free for the last year and a half. And until that funding's gone, we'll continue to help any COVID impacted businesses for free to go through our Ignite 360 program. And then one of our other signature, perks that we have for the Women's Business Centers is to promote your business. So we have a directory on our website of local women-owned businesses. It's free to be listed and it's free to search and use. It's very easy to use. So we encourage the next time you need a product, that you need a service, you can go to Etsy and find cute crafters, but come search ours. Maybe you can find a local woman that's making something that you're interested in, or, a local owned, whether it's mechanic, print shop, bakeries, you name it. Let's support our fellow sisters in business.
Shop local, that's for
Shop
sure.
local.
And now with all the threats that there's no products and things like that, just want everybody to know I have a full inventory, so shop local. Now we have something very special coming up.
Yeah. So We Venture is the new nonprofit beneficiary of the beloved Wine, Women, and Shoes event. That event's been taking place in Vero Beach for, I believe this is the 7th or 8th year, and it used to benefit the Humane Society. And I think it's just wonderful timing and kind of fortuitous that this partnership came together. As I was telling you, the marketplace of vendors that will be showcased are all local women-owned businesses. Our fashion show is going to feature designers and boutiques and their clothing lines. And so it's just a great celebration of supporting strong women in their businesses, and we get to have a good time. And the whole reason we fundraise, I always think, Becky, we have to remember to tell people this. We receive a grant from the U.S. Small Business Administration, and we are required to match it. Mm-hmm. And so every year they give me $150,000, and we have to raise $150,000 to keep the program. And obviously, we will seek out larger corporate donations and grants and things, but the majority of our support often comes from individual donors and small businesses, many of whom we help them grow. They'll give back. We have never done a big fundraising event like this. This is very new for us, and I'm hoping that everyone will be excited about this partnership, and then we're going to have a great time on November 18th.
Thursday, November 18th.
November 18th.
It starts at 6:30.
6:30, Sun Aviation Hangar, right at the Vero Beach Airport. We're going to transform. We're going today for a meeting. We will transform this hangar into a beautiful gala, big fashion show stage. And I mean, this open air venue, it's so expansive. You can totally feel safe, and it has, the airflow, the big doors are open the whole evening. And we're actually pulling, if women have attended in the past, there will be more of the cocktail hour and marketplace out front as well. So we're hoping that everyone will be very excited to come out, feel safe, support a great cause.
Great. And you're expecting a big crowd.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think there is just about only 100 tickets left. So
wow.
So if you're interested in coming, there's about 2 or 3 weeks left. We do anticipate it will sell out.
Nice. And ladies, it is the place to be, for sure. Now, Becky, you're very involved with this. Can you tell us what, we can expect as we walk in?
You can expect to have a fabulous time. I mean, it is unbelievable what we're having. The marketplace, the marketplace includes our locals and local women, like Treasure Lane, will be there. LPL will be there. LPL is the jewelry that we wear. In fact, the necklace is
beautiful.
LPL.
I love that necklace.
Yeah.
And, things like that, it is absolutely, to me, because I'm also an entrepreneur, to be able to help other entrepreneur women and to help other women in their businesses get out there and grow like this and to be noticed. I mean, some people don't even understand or know who some of these people are.
Right.
Like Sparrow Box. How long has Sparrow Box been in business? What a great...
yes, exactly. And I ran into Sparrow Box probably 9 months ago by accident. And I said, oh my goodness, this is perfect.
Beautiful boxes. Great.
Yes.
Perfect for the holidays.
Yes. Perfect.
And everyone's coming.
Sure.
Exactly. And everyone's coming with their holiday things. So be ready to buy, because the donations from the vendors will be going to We Venture.
Yeah, the first 2 hours of the event really are a marketplace. We have the wine tastings, of course. We have all these wines from California that get flown in, and then there's this marketplace for shopping and some of our raffles. And all of those marketplace vendors donate 20% of their sales back to We Venture. So it's really like sipping and shopping and just a great time for the beginning of the event before we then transition to fashion show. We get to meet our soul men. We do the live auction. People will learn more about We Venture. So it's a good time.
Now, speaking of soul men, we are in the presence of a soul man. Hello.
Yay. Hello, everybody. Yes.
Yes.
I'm proud to be one of the soul men.
Oh, yes. We're excited
good.
about that. Jesse is a soul man. So,
Yeah, these guys are great. Some of them, I will be honest, probably didn't even know what We Venture was and just knew the event, and their wives were like, oh, you should do it. And so they signed up to do it. But it's been really great to get to know these gentlemen and to see how committed they are to supporting this cause. And I love hearing that almost all of them credit, the strong women in their lives,
right.
and that they're willing to do that. So they had exclusive rights to do the pre-sale tickets and did some fundraising for us, and they've raised almost $60,000.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Wow. Excellent. I know Jesse, his wife has a business, and I know he speaks about his mom and different things. And we certainly were there to support Jesse as a soul man. So we're excited. I will be doing Best in Shoes. So ladies, buy your tickets right away and make sure you have a fantastic pair of shoes. Absolutely.
Yeah, we need to explain that. So Cindy will be a judge walking around with a little clipboard, very formal like, and we have a photographer in a little staging area, and we'll be selecting about 40 or 50 shoes over 3 categories: sexy stiletto, fabulous flat, and boss booty.
Okay.
And then you and the judges will have a very hard decision to pick the winner in each of those 3 categories.
Right. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And I'm one of the judges as well,
boy.
ladies.
Yes.
So we will have our stashes. I will be looking.
Yes.
Because
we
I'm
will
a
be looking
shoe-
carefully.
I love shoes. So
And I have to say that the categories I love, because some people want to wear the stilettos, and then hopefully it's fall weather like it was this weekend, and we can
Right.
wear some of those cute booties.
Right.
And then I've had more than a few people say, can I wear flats? So
Right.
yes, we want to see your beautiful flats and pretty sandals and stuff as well.
Exactly. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I know there's some other fun things they're having, right?
Yes, we have the mystery boxes. Mystery bags this year.
Oh, okay.
And the mystery bags, you pay, you're going to buy your ticket, and you're going to buy your opportunity to pick one of the bags. And they have some beautiful things. We have some beautiful things that we've been pulling out. And then at the end, you have one ticket from the people that bought their mystery bag ticket, their mystery bags. One of those tickets will be drawn for a trip to Iceland, including the resort and the airfare.
Wow.
And so be there first.
Everyone gets a cute little prize, with something a lot donated from, again, local women-owned businesses, but one person gets that big trip to Iceland. So we're excited about that.
But we have some really, really nice prizes in those bags. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right. And what about, I hear talk about the closet. What's the closet?
So the key to the closet is a signature. Wine, Women and Shoes events take place all around the country. It's kind of this national brand. And this one will be valued, I think we're approaching $6,000 now in products donated. We have a trip to Puerto Rico and one of the more popular surf beaches. We have 2 airline tickets from Elite Airways that they donated. Derek Gore's donated one of his original artworks. We have Olivia Womack, who does kind of boudoir, very tasteful photo shoots. Rodan and Fields will have a big package over $300. And the thing with that is everybody can buy a ticket, but there'll be only one winner who gets the whole lot. So it's kind of a winner take all. And again, I think we're approaching over $6,000 in value for that raffle.
Okay, so just as we're reaching the end of the show, please, how could somebody buy a ticket?
Absolutely. So if you visit, if you just Google, because that's even easier, Wine, Women, and Shoes, Vero Beach. The website's kind of long, but you'll get there. You can purchase a ticket. And we will see you November 18th at 6:30 at Sun Aviation Hangar.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And also, don't forget, We Venture, ladies. Huge help with your businesses. If you're thinking about taking the leap of faith into a side hustle like Kathryn talked about, how can they reach you with that?
Absolutely. weventure.fit.edu.
Fantastic. And of course, you can always reach me and I can lead you the way. Thanks so much. Thank you for being on the show, Kathryn. Thank you, Becky, for coming on and
thank you for having
telling
me,
us
Cindy.
all about it. Thanks, everybody. And remember, continue to mesmerize the mirror. Thank you.